Welcome to another indoor training session. Today we've got 3 5-minute blocks with 1 minute hitting the VO2. Something that I think is good for everything. So it's basically kind of like a hard effort sandwiched in between 2 sweet spot efforts. Something that I think many of us can get a lot of fitness from, and also can be a good session to squeeze in the middle of the day. Anyway, now you've chosen it, you've got to ride it through, and we're really happy to have you along. It's half an hour session. In between the hard efforts, you've got some easy efforts or some cool downs before engaging another interval. We've got a warm down right now, and that's going to last for about 6 minutes. So you've got 6 minutes to kind of turn the legs over. Make sure you've got a towel, one of which none of us in the room have got. We're not allowed. And some aqua, some rehydration on board as well, in the form of just plain water, or grab yourself an electrolyte drink, because you can lose so much from dehydration. So make sure you keep well topped up while on the indoor train. It's something a lot of us forget about. Now, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you all to my amazing class of 2023 training. At the back, we've got Caer in the blue, so he's sporting the GCN apparel, nice navy blue. Fireman, but also handy on a bike rider. At the back as well, we've got Katie J. Scat. Now, she is also a professional cyclist and probably enjoys the sprint more than the climbs. We've got Morgan and Manon on the front. Both Lloyds, brother and sister. So you can see there's some competitive nature in the family. Both on the front, but Manon's got the half wheel on her. Something I'm sure she did intentionally, making Morgan suffer. Right, that is it. And if you don't know me, well, you should. No, I'm joking. I'm hyped from GCN anyway. Right, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds. And we're at zone 3, so we got, if you look at 1 being pretty much crystal cranking, 10 being max, 3s are way down there. It's 3 clicks. It's nothing, all right? So let's turn the pedals. Let's get into it. Let's think about butterflies and rainbows. And then we're gonna start to turn the tides a little bit later on in the session, where we're gonna be turning up the heat. Sweat is gonna be pouring off the brow, and you're gonna love it, every second of it. And at the end of it, you're gonna be so fully loaded with endorphins, you're gonna need a wheelbarrow to get them out. Right, 30 seconds left. Before you guessed it, we're turning up the notch a little bit. We're bringing in the effort of 4. So that's an extra gear, an extra bit of resistance, or maybe even increasing the cadence. Before we get into that, Manon, what's it like riding next to your bro? Probably a better cyclist.
Probably a little bit quicker than me right now, but yeah, not too bad. Yeah, just got to keep an eye on him, make sure he's behaving and all that.
God, like a true older sister, love it. 2 minutes, all right, now we've hit the scale for Caer and Katie, if you can hear me out the back there. Let's just turn the heat up a little bit, all right? So don't go crazy, but let's just add a gear, bit of resistance, increase the heart rate. You know what's coming, yeah. Say it with me, ready team? Yeah. Right, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Right, we'll work on that throughout the session.
Do it to ourselves.
We'll work on that throughout the session. By the end of it, we're all gonna be fully pumped with energy. We're gonna shout it from the rooftops. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Right, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. I'll have a chat with them after. they're not all on the floor with exhaustion. 1 minute to go before we're getting a couple of clicks, but only for 1 minute before bringing it back down. This is basically what we do to kind of forge on the warm-up process. So you can just tickle the cranks a little bit to get a nice warm-up, or you can chuck a little bit of an effort in there, and that just kind of speeds up the process. So if you've got time to a proper long 10-15 minute warm-up, then pause the video right now, put on something, put on the Tour or GCN Plus, and kind of get as warmed up as you want to for these 5 minute efforts, or just do the efforts with us and hopefully you'll be sufficiently warm. The V12 motor will be running at full RPM and we can dive into it. All right, here we go now. We've got a perceived effort scale of 6. Caer fireman was out there fighting fires last night and he's in it with us. Just shows the commitment. Also shows how fit firemen are. Something I'm sure everyone knows. Right, 6, perceived effort scale of 6. Morgan, are you good? Can't see you. So just shout to me.
Ready.
Ready. From the Welsh valleys. Right. Manon, let's engage one more gear. There we go. All right, we're going to increase it a little bit more to a perceived effort of 8. Now that's over and above threshold, all right? It's only lasting for 60 seconds. Let's build up to it now. This is going to help our warm up. In 1, and go. Now, of course, because I'm doing the effort properly, I'm not going to be able to speak. Go up, 40 seconds. Still breathing hard. Up. Always feels rubbish in the first effort, but it's just helping the warm up. Come on now. And then you got 1 minute easy, come on. Dig in. Up. Go on, last 15 seconds, man, on high, come on. Up. And in 5, 3, 2, 1, back it off. Right down the block. Spin the legs off. Perceived effort of 3. You got a minute to grab yourself some rehydration, to dab the brow with a towel, to stretch out the legs, and then we've got the meat of the effort. We've got 3 5-minute sessions, or 5-minute blocks. Something we all can get over, like humps in the road. We got this in 30 seconds, all right? Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. In 20 seconds, let's start thinking about it now. Manon, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Let's do
get
this.
an ah yeah.
Ah yeah.
There we go. A little bit more energy needed. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now we're looking at perceived effort of 7 for 2 minutes. Jump out the saddle, find the effort, find the rhythm, and let's punch them saddles. Don't punch them saddles, it's wrong. Punch those cranks down with your feet. That's what I meant. Like stabbing out a cigarette with your heel. Bang, bang. Find that rhythm. Sit in the saddle. And now you've got 1 minute and 30 seconds to drive it home. Now, come on. Now we're looking at a threshold effort, or just below, perceived effort of 7. Morgan, are you still there? Still there, love it. Caer, let's get an ah yeah.
Ah yeah.
There we go. Ah yeah. Right, KJ Scott, let's hear you from the back there. Ah yeah. From the nosebleed, she shouts it. Let's go now, 1 minute. Hoppa. Now, if you see some of the class-based 2023 training on the drops on the front, that's because they're back there. They're using more energy on the front. So Caer and KJ Scott sitting in the draft. Come on then, team. You can see the effort has been put on. The team are looking serious, focused. We've got 30 seconds before we're gonna jump out of the saddle for a minute. Are you all with me? Right, come on guys. You need to give some vocals a bit of a training session. Come on now. We need to feel some energy. In 10, we're gonna get out of the saddle. If you're willing and able, from behind the camera, at home, in the shed, in the living room, let's get out of the saddle. Let's engage with bigger gear. We're looking at a perceived effort of 9. What do we say? Yeah. There we go. Hello team, you're woken up. You're engaged. This is what we like to see. Bit of effort coming through. The harder we try, the more that our audience is gonna get from it. Come on now, 30 seconds. And what we're gonna do now is we're fighting for the top of the hill, and then we're gonna hang on. We're gonna sit back in the saddle for another 2 minutes, and that's gonna solidify our breakaway. Come on now. Dig in, Morgan, you do well, bud. Or but. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in the saddle, squad. Drop down a gear or two. Get in a rhythm, but don't take your foot off the gas. Don't ease off the pedals, and wind it back up. Focus on your core. Focus on your relaxed upper body. Focus on the legs like pistons in an engine. All right, we've got 1 minute and 30 seconds. Manon?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yes. This session is going to be called the yeah session. If you're at home, I either turn the music down and shout it. I'm going to hear it through the speaker system. I'm going to get everyone to record an yeah. Send it through on Instagram. I want to make a big montage of our GCN training audience, our community. 1, 2, 3, team. 1, 2, 3, team.
Yeah.
Hello. They're a bit woken up now. They're feeling the energy. Oh, my legs. Yeah. Woo. 40 seconds. First block nearly done, come on. When I was growing up, I was always told I'd be a good spinning instructor. Just got such a loud voice. I used to have to eat my dinner in the next door room because no one could hear them talk, because that was me yapping away. I found my calling in life belongs here with you on the turbo. Easy now. Beautiful. Do you know what, Caer? Shout it loud because that's 1 effort done. Yeah. 1 effort done, 2 to go. Oh, the legs, Manon. How are they feeling?
You know what? They're actually quite sore. That minute out of the saddle, not very good at spending that long out the saddle, so that definitely tested the legs. And yeah, once you sit down and get back on the power, it's pretty tough.
Do you know what though?
Oh yeah.
You nailed it.
Oh.
Producer, chuck a star on Manon's board. She's done well already.
To be fair, it's taken a lot to get one of those out of me.
Oh.
You've
First one
tried for
given.
a while.
1 minute left. Spin those legs out, Morgan. Make the most of the crystal cranking, the recouping. Nice deep breath, fill the lungs with energy, with oxygen, sorry. But both with oxygen and energy. 45 seconds. Shall I tell you what's great about this? These sandwich efforts is that it's hard to sit as number 7 for the first 2 minutes. And then you get out the saddle, you pump it out to 9, hitting VO2 max efforts. And then the threshold effort is just trying to stay at effort level, and that is hard, but the amount you gain from it is just being able to smash it over the steep sections of a climb and then settle into the rhythm quickly. Right, in 5 seconds, Kai, we're off again, bro. In 3, 2, 1, yeah, let's go. Another gear added. 2 minutes to go. Perceived effort of 7. Right, I hope you're with me at home. We're in the middle of the hard effort. We've got 2 more, 5 minutes to go. What does it say on the board? Go, 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 go. No one is holding back in this session. We've got the class 2023 training with us. We've got 18 minutes of the entire session left on the clock, which means just 18 minutes of hard work. Dig in now, team. 1 minute, come on. Hold the effort. Maintain cadence. Forty seconds. Right, we're knocking on the door of the hard effort now. Prepare your mind, soul. We're gonna engage some more gears. We're gonna jump outside if you can, willing and able. In 10 seconds. You ready, Manon? Count me down with it. You ready? 5,
4,
3,
2,
1. Let's go. Oh! Here we go now, in the heat of it. Dig in now. The legs gonna be screaming. Ignore the pain. Let in the gain. KJ Scott, what's happening? Suffering, I love that. In 30 seconds, we're gonna drive it from the saddle. In 20 seconds. Manon in 10. You can't count down with me in 10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Let's go, back in the saddle. How's everyone feeling?
Sore.
How you feeling back home? You feeling good? Smash the thumbs up button. Just 1 minute and 30 seconds before we're gonna get a big yeah. We're gonna sit back down. We're gonna take our foot off the effort. We're gonna recover for 4 minutes, then we've got 1 5-minute effort left. Come on, team. Let's reach for the moon now. As Buzz Aldrin said, 1 small step for man, 1 giant leap for mankind. We are now in the stratosphere. We are in space. We're on the way to Mars. Let's drive our rocket home. 55 seconds, let's go. Ah, yeah. All right, team, at the end of this 10, when I count down to 1, I want you to scream at the top of your lungs. You know what to scream. It's the title of the session. In 30 seconds, I want you to join with me at home. Shout it from the bleachers. Dig in now, 15 seconds. 10. Hold the effort. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, yeah! Wow! That felt good. That felt real good. Right, spin it right back up the block now. Put the lever back to an easier gear. Let's sit back on the saddle, let's take a drink, let's take some food. Let's not have a big meal, we're not kind of done. And then let's relax. Let's get our breath back. Let's compose ourselves, ready for the next effort. Oh yeah. Ooh. It's 1 minute, 30 seconds, so let's get back on the pedals, Manon. Let's get back on the pedals. KJ Scott. I think it was good.
Yeah, great.
All right, 1 minute to go. We've got 5 minutes of hard work left. Can we all do that?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. At the end of this, we're going to do the biggest. At the end of this 5 minutes, I want everyone, if you're at home sitting there in the living room, in the kitchen, in the bedroom, in the garage, I want your neighbors to hear you. I want you to feel the release of the effort. I want us to do that through our vocal voice. I want you to project the ah yeah. And then we can get back to our day's work knowing we're doing it with good energy, good vibes. We've been to the moon and back. We've stepped on it. We've said the Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong lines. We're here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to stay. Right, we've got 5 seconds before you know what's coming, Manon. We're gonna engage the gears. We're gonna put it back up. We're gonna start the effort again. Here we go now. You got 2 minutes left. I was getting a bit hasty, that's fine. That's fine, I was getting too excited. We've got 2 minutes left of this warm up / recovery. Manon, words of wisdom.
Oh. You know what I'm gonna say? Ah, yeah. That's all I've got in me. I don't know why. I was just in my head,
that's all you need
know.
to say. It just speaks so, like, just speaks strength, ambition, perseverance. It embodies everything. In 1 minute. It's Max's first time behind camera too. He's loving it. We're happy to have him along. It's not the team you see on the camera, it's also the team behind the camera that make it work, that make it happen, that brings it to your doors. We're here for it. Right, in 45 seconds. You know what's happening, people? Let's bring on the power. Engage the gear. In 30 seconds, Kai. My little fireman, you got this. No climbing ladders today. It's all about pedaling. 20 seconds. Come on, team, if you're at home, let's muscle up. Let's rally, let's do this together. 10 seconds, 5 minute effort, you got it in you. In 3, 2, 1. Let's engage. All right? Let's find the effort of 7 out of 10, 70% of your capacity. Let's find the rhythm. And let's tap it out, Morgan. Lovely work. Lovely work, and just hear the tapping of the pedals, the movement of the chain, the whir of the Wahoo headwinds. It's just the effort. We've got 1 minute until we're going to pop up out the saddle, engage more gears. Think of it as you're coming into a steep section of a climb, and it's going to take you 60 seconds to get over it. Every pedal rev brings you closer to the recovery, closer to getting beyond it. Just 30 seconds to go. Now, if you're there at home, legs are screaming and you're squeezing on, you're not alone. We're all feeling the same cycling levels you as an athlete. 5 seconds. Let's go now. Yes, the change of the gear is a good sign to pop out the saddle. The speeding up of the cadences. Come on now, 45 seconds. You should be dripping now with sweat, unless you're doing this in Alaska. Come on now. Think of yourself as Rocky Balboa, getting ready for his first fight. No pain, no gain. 20 seconds, up. Ten seconds, Manon. Let's dig deep. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in the saddle. Don't take your foot off the gas now. Just ease up to change saddle, to change the gear. Increase resistance, but let's get back in the groove, back in the mindset. Let's get over the hump again. This is solidifying the effort. "90 seconds left of the effort. Come on now. Up. One minute now. Hold the effort. Forty seconds. $30. Oh, it's gone so quick. Dig in now, always the line. Right, I want everyone to count down with me, and then you know what to do at the end of it. Let's project our voices. I want to hear it back from the nosebleeds. 10, 9, 8, with me. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ease off. Ease off now. That's you done. Right, you got a bit of a warm down now. How was that, team, Manon?
It was pretty spicy. It's, again, the out the saddle bit that gets me. And then having to sit down, get back on the effort. But no, it felt like I've had a really good workout there. Legs are definitely pretty sore and stingy right now, so I'm gonna make the most of this cool down. It's easy pedaling.
I mean, check me out. I've lost an insane amount of weight already. It's just fallen off me.
That's what happens in these
That effort's
sessions.
hard. I feel like I could go win the Tour de France right now. Jonas Vanguard's got nothing on me. Morgan's looking unimpressed.
As usual.
As per usual.
Nothing impresses Morgan.
1 minute. Spin them legs off. Come on, team, you do well. KJ Scott. What are we saying?
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed that.
She said she actually really enjoys it.
Yeah, I like that saddle as well. It breaks up effort. Yeah, thanks for the session.
She's keen to get out of the saddle, enjoys the effort.
Thanks.
Just repeating you to the viewers, you know? Kai. Good man?
All good, nice. The clinics, those little attacks you do on time.
Exactly that.
Settling back in. Right.
So Kai was just saying it also mimics the effort on the climbs, because when you're in a group and you just put in a dig, it's then just kind of, you can't maintain the initial attack, so then you rein it back into an effort you can sustain. Guys, that's it for this session. Thank you so much for watching. If it's not enough for you, then all you have to do is click on another training session, or chuck on GCN Plus and watch a documentary while spinning your legs. Don't forget, a warm-up and warm-down is really important. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to the class of 2023 GCN Training, and we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.